Alrighty, hello. You guys know what time it is. My name is Jade, and I'll be your host for today. Thank you guys for watching. We are going to be starting Chapter 2 now. So if you want to see Chapter 1, feel free to follow and watch the VODs that are located on my channel.
Jade_ is now live. Streaming games plus demos, FF10-2NG plus Chapter 2 we Tryin hard, WTH.
Alright, so this is an NG Plus run, which means that I am most likely going to skip through some 100% segments. So if you guys are playing for the first time, I encourage you to kind of use a guide there. That way you are not missing things. Because this is not a guide. This is kind of like my rerun rendition. Because I did already do the 100% to a certain degree. So here's my progress right now, which is 99%. So I only missed one segment. And I know exactly what segment I missed. I'll discuss that when I get to that part in Chapter 3. So yeah, and then we will be able to see the ending and, you know, stuff like that. So we also did complete 10, and that's also located in the VOD. So if you want to see the ending of like going inside Sin, and then we did the Dark Aeons and Penance and the bullshit with the sphere grid, feel free to check that out if you're interested. Alright, I'm still trying to get the screen right on my channel. Gonna have to close that. So yeah. And happy Saturday to you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend and enjoying the final days of the spring break. So after spring break I have class, which is why I don't have a stream schedule at the moment, because of class. So I'll stream whenever I can, and if you want to follow the channel, it is a great free way to support myself, so that way you guys get live notifications as to when it becomes live, as well as Discord notifications as well, if that interests you.
I know everything.
But yeah, 10-2 is literally one of my favorite games of all times. It is an older game. With that being said, streaming it directly off PlayStation 5 does have its disadvantages. I am unable to adjust the audio of the music and kind of balance it out with my commentary and the music itself. So if it is overpowering at any given time in this video, as well as future ones, just please make note. It's just because I can't adjust it. So I'll do my best to commentate over specific areas of the game that I know are going to be loud, but of course there are chances of my voice bleeding through really strong music portions of the game. So yeah, with that in mind, let's get started with the rest of the video, and once again, thank you for watching. I appreciate it.
I know.
I pretty much started, like, when I first did the game, and I first did my 100% run, I was doing the Fiend Arena, like, in getting everything unlocked. So for Fiend Arena purposes, everything kind of carried over from the NG Plus with the tournament wins and stuff like that. And if you are new to the game and haven't played in a while, the Fiend Arena is a great way to use to get, you know, rewards. Like, the incentives for the Fiend Arena are really, really, really good. Like, you get dress spheres, including mascot, if you win the Youth League the first fucking time. And, you know, you get accessories and really strong, you know, curatives and shit like that, so I highly recommend it.
Welcome.
So yeah,
Thanks for tuning in.
I'm gonna put in the Twitch chat like a little memo of like what this video is gonna consist of. So Chapter 1 is Din. We're now on Chapter 2. And Chapter 2 of this NG plus run. Things that we will be doing, so like the Final Fantasy 10-2 agenda, it's going to consist of, so like number 1, they're going to be the Aeon Cup, so basically like fiend capturing. And then I will be playing around with the fiend capturing. And then number 2 is pretty much going to be finishing the 100% completion. The 1% missing from the 100%. And it's just 1% too, so it is not a really big deal. And number 3 is going to be partaking in the Fiend arenas in the cups. So like the arena cups with endgame creatures / YRP builds. And then number 4 is going to be like etc., like miscellaneous. And I'll leave that up to like future videos. So like the agenda itself is going to be either I do like single videos and like mainly focus on,
finishing the 1% missing from the 100%.
I'll let her commentate over this.
3. Partaking in the arena cups with end. So
like these are basically what I have to do to for me to finish this game. Achievements on the other hand are going to be a different story because there's so many. On top of that, you have the mini game segment of where you have to go into the tower, which not sure if I want to platinum everything in this game, but you know, it does cross my mind here and there, so we'll see. So with all that out of the way, I will be playing around with the Fiend Capture because we are on NG+, and once you have access to the NG+ file, it also unlocks humanoid creatures that you are able to capture as well. So let me look here on this list. For example, these are current fiends that I have. This guy is for a cup. Crit Bugs for the Aeon Cup. There's Nuge playing around. There's Barrelai having fun. Gippo, he's checking out the demon over there. And here's Lulu. Just watching and observing. So Lulu is strictly from the NG+. If you, like I said, have that file and are playing on it. There's, like, I guess I can also get Kamari. What about Waka? I want Waka. Let me see if Waka's in here. I don't think so. Which I'm a little bummed out about. Because I'm like, ooh, I get attack reels in this game as well, but no. I can get Seymour. That's gross. Blech, gross. I don't want Seymour. I can get Trema, which is interesting. Have Grandpa on the team. Now specifically, I do want... I only have 2 slots left. So Lulu we will be using at some point. I wish they gave me more slots, but they only give you about 2, 4, 6, 8 slots, which is not a lot if you're capturing every fucking fiend in the game. But you're also releasing every fucking fiend in the game, except for the humanoid ones that don't really...
See you on the farm, buddy.
You know, like there's no analysis. So you can release them whenever you want and recapture them whenever you want. But with the Crimson Squad, Nuge, Barreleye, and Gippo, they're kind of like gods right now. They just need levels. Because I gave them all the abilities that I felt necessary to get the YRP through the first 100%. So they kind of like carried the YRP. So I'm not going to get rid of Nuge, Barreleye, and Gippo. Lulu is brand new because I just acquired her in this run. The crit bug is something I need to release, so that way I can open up a new slot. And I also need to catch the Jumbo Cactar, which is the last fiend I need. Unfortunately, that fucker is in Chapter 5, and we are on Chapter 2. So, it's gonna be a long periodically while. Right now, the crit bug has quick attack, because attack is there, which I could get rid of. Ragnarok, just in case he spams Blizzaga. Iron Duke, so he has God tier stats. So Unlearn, I can actually get rid of attack. That way he can just quick attack. But that doesn't mean he won't relearn attack. Keep that in mind. So, with that being said, let's go. Let's start the rest of the things. I don't know if I can put the this dude? Oh no, it's either one or the other. So I'll have to, you know, do it separately. Anyways, we're in Chapter 2 now, talking about the lore with all of the intro stuff out of the way. We need to, LeBlanc sucker punked up. LeBlanc basically stole the broken sphere that we acquired in Xanarkand in Chapter 1, so now we are going to take it back. And I don't know why they went out of the way for a fucking half a sphere. So we need to get uniforms now and to do some infiltration. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. And this is a new chapter, so I'm actually going to go back to the cabin because Classco is on our ship. And if you guys remember what I was saying earlier, is Classco is part of the missing 100% completion. So I have to redo his story to a certain degree. And I will discuss that more when we have his ranch. The Chocobo, when we unlock the Chocobo ranch.
Why won't the room stop shaking?
So yeah. I'm gonna talk to him anyways. I do not have a guide in front of me. I'm going off memory. So just in case I fuck up again, I probably should have a guide here for the Calmlands. But I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory to a certain degree. Like, you do the Mushroom Rock to get Classco aboard because he kind of second guesses, and he still second guesses. So if you played 10, you know that Classco loves Chocobos over his actual job, because it's a job. You're not supposed to like your job. So I'm gonna take him to the Calmlands and see if I get a cutscene here or something. Because I haven't been here yet. I kind of skipped it in Chapter 1.
Ooh, I love these games!
I have 100 Argent credits.
Well, I have 100 open air credits.
Well, I have Gil. I buy
Open air
tickets.
what?
Well?
Alright, so here's the breakdown of the fucking PR shit. The PR was very, very, very tedious. Having to, you know, recruit people to come here, as well as do the fucking marriage thing, which I found very tedious. But there are PR guides that you're able to get. And the one I used was this one here. So in chapter 1, where you know you go to the Comlands, I use this one from GameFAQs. So here's a PR guide right here. PR/marriage guide link. Marriage looks wrong, but whatever. You guys will get the gist.
Marriage guide link.
So check that out if you're interested. And also, we added TTS, which I feel is important because sometimes I do miss stuff in chat. So hopefully the TTS will help. Now, the best part about this is I could totally skip the PR in this game. I don't need to do it. I've already done it. I've already gotten the achievement for me. So it's not that important. However, if I wanted to showcase how tedious it is, I can, but at the same time, you just kind of have to trust my judgment on that. It is very tedious, which makes you kind of like go to every NPC on that link that I showed you and just, you know, press the right options to get them interested in either the marriage or the public stuff for that. So, and honestly, it might be an over exaggeration because when I was doing it, it was really, you know, it was obviously it was a second thing I had to do apart from. Damn, this crit bug needs to make him do more damage because he has Blizzaga, so he could technically not kill the thing here and just heal it. But crit bug's actually level 1, so I'm kind of leveling him up right now to a certain degree. Like I was saying, is the PR guide breaks down. Ooh, he's level 5 already, so he's technically done. I don't need to use him anymore. Like, he's good. I can take him back. So, anyways, the PR and the marriage stuff is not that tedious because you kind of get used to it. Like, once you get used to it, it makes it not tedious. So, here's the little Ronso pups. They're so cute.
Hi, Summoner Yuna. I am Leon Ronso. We have not met.
Nice to meet you, Leon. And this is?
Aid Ronso.
Hello, Aid.
We are happy to meet you. Leon and Aid hear many stories of Lady Yuna. Elder Kimari tells of your journey together.
How's Kimari?
Leon not sure. Kimari always have serious face. Kimari think of Ronso problems.
Kimari's got it pretty rough, huh?
That is why Leon and Aid search for a way to restore Elder's confidence.
That's nice of them.
Leon believed there must be a way to do this somewhere in vast Spira.
Be careful. There are a lot of fiends wandering around.
Yes, Lady Yuna.
They're so cute. So for those who don't know, Ronso barely leave an Explorer Spira apart from leaving their Mount Gagazet, you know, duties of protecting a sacred mountain. even though it is recommended for them to leave. Oh, here's also the PR bullshit. This is the Mary thing. So you kind of have to do that with him as well. Do I ever? That's crazy talk. You can't be jumping into life shit like this. But you're the one who asked me to marry him. Would you mind going out and finding him a wife? Lazy. Why not? And this unlocks the marriage stuff. Once again, you can do this in Act 1. I'm sorry, that's a Diablo 2 reference. In Chapter 1, yeah. I'm not gonna do anything with that, unfortunately. So, you're supposed to help him find people that are interested in marrying him. Because to get the 100% completion in Comlands in Chapter 5, you have to do that. You have to do the PR for the agencies, the minigame agencies. Apparently to the guide, you can only, you don't have to do all of them, you can just focus on one. But by like Chapter 3, by Chapter 4, you will have the requirement. So you don't have to continue to do that all the way up to Chapter 5. And the marriage too, because the marriage points that you need in total are not that lot. You can literally just get the requirement amount and then just stop doing it. And they explain it within the guide itself, so if you are interested, please check out the link so you can learn more about that. So at the moment, I'm just gonna continue to use Grit Bug and then switch to the other deity that we have. This, for the Fiend Arena. Because Grit Bug is technically done. I just need to, swap them out. I think it's 5 or 10 levels that they need in order for a Fiend Tail to be present. So it is really, really, really easy to get, a Fiend Tail bonus and level up the monster thing. So currently I can start that, but I don't feel it necessary because the monster 100% completion, there is an achievement for that to my knowledge, and I can actually look right now. So it is completely optional to do that. To get the fucking, you know. So not earned. Why isn't it showing all my trophies? It's only showing my 10 trophies. It's not showing my 10-2 trophies. Which is weird. Because it says 100% like I platinumed it. Because we did, like I said, we did platinum, the 10 trophies. But I do know that there are trophies for the tower, like I said earlier in this video, and I think that's it. Like, there's an achievement for the 100% as well. So, like, once you do the 100% stuff, you literally can come back to the game, which is what I love, with your NG Plus, with everything that you've acquired. And I will go into that specifically in detail once this Grit Bug just does its thing. Because I forgot to switch the other Mon with the other one. So it's like playing Fiend Pokemon. Aw, you get your Fiend Pokemon itch scratched. But yeah, NG Plus, I have pretty much everything except for the spheres that you have to get. All bed primers are all here. You even get this stuff for the, you know, like the dancing shit. you know, everything for their special, their hit break, their hit HP. So you don't ever have to do these again. You know what I'm saying? So, except for like the Crimson Spheres and all the stuff that you get during the chapters, and you know, stuff like that. But I don't care about that. You don't have to go back into the Den of Woe for the Crimson thing unless you need to do it. So yeah. Alright, we're going to equip the Dave. What the fuck? He does not have an attack. He has fire, bruh. That's gonna be so terrible. I should give him Ultima. Alright, I'm giving him Ultima. So he's gonna have the Iron Duke and the Ragnarok, so he has the 0 MP cost since he's using all magic here at level 1. And we're just gonna swap parties. Remember this place? All the 10 fans, all the 10 players. Do you remember there? Grandpa died. I'm just kidding. I don't know where Grandpa went. I think he went to play with the agencies. He's probably somewhere around here. He leveled up. The grandpa that was in charge of the... Matter of fact, this looks like him right here. But I think that's a lady. So, I don't know. Another thing that I kind of want to do is capture all of LeBlanc's goons, including LeBlanc, Ormos, and Logos. Just because I want LeBlanc to fight herself. Fight my souped up rendition of herself, which I would find hilarious. Unfortunately, I need to get rid of some slots. So, let me double check and make sure Crit Bug is completely gutted. Okay. Because I don't know if it puts the items back in my inventory. I'm not going to risk it. If for some reason I release him and it deletes it. There, fragment of the face. Perfect. Alright. Once again, I need to capture one more fiend to unlock the Aeon Cup, and we are Gucci. What Aeon is this, I wonder? Because I don't even know. Ah, Yojimbo. And it's literally giving me flashbacks to 10, because we just did that. With his fucking Zamato. Washi Sashi as well, that kept killing my team. Alright. Large pod. No, thank you. Okay, so creatures. Oops. So now we just have this guy to get rid of, and then apparently we need to capture another one. Let me see. Excuse me. I actually could have captured the Jumbo Cactar in my first playthrough, but I already saved over it, so fuck it. And I don't mind going through the Viva Infino again. I kind of like doing that. So let me go back down to the Fiend World Cup requirements. Here we are. Because that one's oddly specific. Okay, here we are. This is where I need... Like, there's a whole fucking sequence that I have to do with this one fucking person here. But what I will do is... I kind of want Waka, but it doesn't have Waka on this list. So let me kind of look it up and see if he's available. Is Waka available? Can you catch Waka in 10-2? Can you catch Waka creature creation in 10-2? No. Apparently you can use him in Blitzball, but you can't use him... That's so stupid. Why'd they do it like that? You can capture everyone but Waka. It's like the game was like, no, we hate Waka. But I'm like, you can capture Arin, Kamari, Lulu, basically all of Yuna's previous guardians, including Tidus himself once you fight him. And then, the fuck? You can't capture Waka. Anyways, fuck him then, because there's nothing I can do about it. I do want LeBlanc though. So, for Guado Salam and G+, we're going to use a special pod. Round up. That is not LeBlanc. So, we're gonna do it again. There she is. Fucking bitch. Alright, here's LeBlanc. Woohoo! Yippee! I do want Ormi and Logos, like I said. And this is literally my last fucking, I can get Kamari, but I only have a certain amount of pods left that I'm able to... Well, I only have one special pod left. But... unfortunately, they just did not give you enough slots to capture all the fiends that you want. Because they didn't think about that. So, here's LeBlanc, her bitch ass. I could start leveling her up because I want to use LeBlanc, Ormi, and Logos for when I'm fighting LeBlanc, Ormi, and Orgos. Oh, you know, and then, you know, I could even use LeBlanc and Nuji because they're kinda a thing. Or maybe I can use Gipple and Riku because they dated. And even Yuna and Tidus whenever I can get Tidus in the arena. And shit. So, I'll think about life. However, let's level up Lulu. So what we can do is we can put Lulu with this fucking creature thing. Hold on. And then we can Tetra Strike. Finger snap, break damage limit, 1 MP cost. The creature's kind of using my my thing, so I'm actually going to Taser Knuckle. I can use the Minerva plate, but I don't think she gains experience, so I'm gonna actually take that out. It's kind of stupid. Strengthen spells, but okay, she can have Magicka booster. And then I want her to eat elements as well, so if people use stuff on her. Ooh, I can use Flare. Turbo Black Magic. I can give her this, the egg. And speaking of the egg, I can even give that to this fucking thing. But I mean, by that time, like, I don't really need the egg. And I think I just need 1 level with this fucker, and then that's it. So... like, the egg would be nice, but you kinda don't need it at the same time. So I'm gonna give her another soul. Or what I could do is give her some HP. So that way she's not dying left and right. Or I can make her hit more. Adds all elements to attacks, turns elemental damage into HP. That way she can heal herself. I can bump her magic if I want to, which I could do. So let's do this. I'll bump her magic and then she can have magic booster. And if I need to, I can teach her something. So Lulu, items, accessories, let me see here. Omni Strike, but I only have 1 force of nature and I kinda want magic defense, fire strike, gravity proof, Tetra Eater. Sure, I'll give her that. She already has the ribbon, so fuck all these proofs. I could give her, you know, these, you know, auto shell and auto protect and shit. Could give her first strike, spirit shoes, black magic 2, break damage limit. So, I mean, I have so many good options that I could do. So, I feel like Tetra Eater, I do need Gravity Eater, but... do I have that? Omni Strike. Fireproof. I need Gravity and Holy. There's Holy Proof. I don't think I have that yet. I only have Gravity Proof. Okay. Well. I think she's okay for now. And LeBlanc will get to her when I get to her. So yeah, we'll have Lulu and the creature. So we'll have double magic at the moment. Let me check the list here. Because I can't get the Jumbo Cactuar until Act 5. When I have access to via Infino. Or when I get and do that dumb shit in fuck, you know what? I'm actually gonna have to do that dig thing. Damn it. Alright, to Jose Temple, we need our license to dig. Ouch, shit. Lady Uni!
Everyone's staring.
You're famous, Uni. Better get used to it.
All I want's some peace and quiet.
Poor thing. She's led such a sheltered life.
Maybe she's getting old.
Who's getting old?
That's Gipple, leader of the machine faction. He can be kind of annoying, but he's alright.
Okay, let's do some interviews. Bring it!
Yeah, he seems all right.
The funny part is, they didn't really do Gipple any justice when they fucking 3D rendered him in cutscenes. Because they gave him a big ass forehead. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Like when you get to the end cutscene when they're all like apologizing to the audience and shit. Like Gipple, Nuge, and Bearlie. When you beat the game, like you'll see, like all you see is just big ass forehead. So ah, there's no one there. Birch, I've talked to everybody. The interesting part is both of these guys are Albed and they have full English subtitles. You don't have Albed because you can see that it would be like I want to dig. And honestly, I don't mind. I did not mind digging. It was annoying with the damn time limit, but I like playing in the sandbox and finding treasure. I want to dig. Go to the temple. I could have done that without you being here to tell me to do that. Anyways, alright. Looks like you've been registered. I mean, he didn't ask for my ID, my social security, my email, like my phone. He didn't ask for any of that shit. He said, go to the temple.
I-reachim nito idonja fa 3 people. O how we kyok the guardian? Kibble! Huh?
Hello.
You, here for an interview?
Uh-huh.
The Great High Summoner wants an interview?
Former summoner.
Alright, follow me.
machine here. You be a good little machine. Mwah. Matchmaking. The man of your dreams awaits. She doesn't give a fuck. She's in here in her lingerie in public. She doesn't give a fuck about love. Toxic bitch. She says, what love got to do with anything? Ooh, chest.
Never been this close to a celebrity before.
That's nice.
I could get used to this.
Let's not.
Well, if it isn't Sid's girl, how you been?
Hey, I have a name.
Huh, brother doing okay?
Same as ever. Buddy's around too.
Same as ever's right.
Oh, you!
Hey, nice to meet you.
Huh?
We're here for the interview.
Right. The interview. You sure you want to dig? Because we're talking about the desert, ladies. Not exactly a picnic. All right, you're hired. Welcome.
Huh?
You are hired. Don't know why a superstar like you would want to play in the sand.
I love eating sand.
Well, do what you gotta do. Anyways, I've done what I can. Dig to your heart's content.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Show this letter to a woman named Nadala. You'll find her in the Beacon Hill Desert. Happy digging!
Every time I hear like sand, I think of like, cause when I played Goddess of Victory Nikkei, there was a segment, because I fucking love that game. I don't play it as much anymore, and I don't think I have it on my phone. But when I did play, that shit was the funniest fuck. Because like, I remember this one like season event where we were on a beach, and some dumbass Nikkeis were like, oh, they didn't know what sand was. They've never been to the beach, and one of them like ate the sand. And then she would complain about her stomach not feeling good and some dumb shit because she sat there and ate sand because she was bored. I think it was Jackal. I think it was Jackal. It had to have been Jackal because Jackal has like the jaws mouth. But yeah, you would expect like AI robots to be intelligent, but no, they're they're faulty. But I just found that hilarious. So whenever I hear about sand, I just think about that moment and think about fucking androids eating dirt.
We gotta find that sphere or the boss will be furious. We might even get the heel.
Why don't you stop complaining and help me look?
Hey, did you hear that? Let's find it first.
Someone's turning Yuna into a bad girl.
Who?
Bad girl Yuna. Oh. Alright, Lulu and demon thing. Oh, Ultima. Those things are dead. I'm kind of a little disappointed in the weapon style that they chose for Lulu. Like, you would assume that she would have had her Onion Knight with her celestial weapon with her, but Whatever. I would prefer the Onion Knight because he's so cute. He's the cutest fucking thing on God's green earth. So if you want to catch some cute little gameplay of him running up to somebody and shanking them in the forehead because he has a cute little toothpick sword, go watch the VODs. He's so cute.
A storm comes.
And because of him specifically, I wanted to. I even considered doing another new game run on 10 and having Lulu go the combat route because it was just so cute. And then doing stupid shit with Tidus, maybe turning him into a wizard. Oh my god, they're gonna die. Never mind, Ultima saves them. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Alright. The div should be done. Literally. So I'm gonna go ahead and gut him. And let's use LeBlanc here. Let me see. So she has attack. Flame Tongue. Auto Life. So she can learn Fireworks, because that's a very, very, very good move. First Strike. And what the fuck does she get Cure from? I think because I didn't equip anything on her. We'll have Nuge tank. Alright, so she already has First Strike. Quick Attack. I feel like I'm gonna give here, I wanna give her like Cure. That way she can at least heal the party. I don't gotta worry about them dying and shit. So I want to give her a speed buff. No, I'm not. Sonic Fan. Kaiser Knuckles. Sure. And I'll give her the Crystal Bangle. Nuge. So that. Maybe I'll do double health on him. Cause who has my Ragnarok? Where is my Ragnarok? Where the fuck is my Ragnarok? I didn't get rid of it, I don't think. I hope I did not. I hope I did not get rid of it. I don't think I did. Because she's not even using it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I fucking had a panic attack. A semi-1. I want to give him Ragnarok because he's using the end. Here we go. And Lulu's here because Lulu wants to be. So, yeah. There it is.
So that's where it was. Sorry for the trouble. I appreciate yous finding it for us, though. What? You're not giving it back?
Finders keepers.
The nerve!
The gull wings.
These meanies won't give me back the sphere!
So then we take it back.
Huh?
And on that note, take it back.
It's funny how we steal a syndicate uniform in front of LeBlanc's two most loyal henchmen,
Sweet sorrow.
and they don't even grasp that we just did that.
It was nuts, no.
On top of stealing the orb too.
Burn.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
I hope you like it hot.
Hot and spicy. Booty, 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 butt cheeks. That is a nice fucking whip, bro. Like, if only we had that current time. I'm gonna do a quick save here. Alright. And the diva should be completely gutted. Look at Riku. It's fun being the bully every once in a while.
I know everything.
Here we go. Episode complete. Release. Something's wrong. Yay. Look at them teeth. Did it end its own life to prevail the analysis? Something is moving this fiend. Some dark entity with strong will and purpose. We don't know what this entity is yet. Creepy though. It's back. It's more evolved than before. Damn, look at his booba. Let's try growing this thing then. It needs more souls. Apparently. Okay. Alright. This is pretty much a part of the thing we gotta do. So once this evolves, I'm not gonna spoil it because I kinda haven't done this yet, so. But I do have the guides hidden next to me. Alright, so he is getting gutted. Lulu is getting gutted. LeBlanc I might keep. Maybe. What the hell? It doesn't even have quick hit if attack's available. That's what it said. Let's give it Ultima then. So it can have Ragnarok and Iron Dookie. Yeah, there we go. And LeBlanc. The YRP are level 10, so if we get the creatures, they're gonna be around level 10, which is kind of why I want to keep them below as possible. Since we're gonna be doing so much shit with the character creation, and they do scale up YRP if you did not know. Which is kind of why you don't want them to be like maxed out by now. Because it's going to make it very difficult, if not you're unable to get the creatures up anymore. Because once they hit 99, how are you supposed to gain experience points? So I'm gonna leave them as low as possible. And LeBlanc's just kind of there for shits and giggles.
I know.
Let me check how many slots we have now. So we need one for the jumbo cactar, and then the next one because we need to capture. Once we keep doing like this thing, it's gonna have its own like subsequence, and I kind of have to follow everything. So I'm gonna leave these two there for now. I'm not gonna be capturing shit, even though I kind of want to. But that's besides the point. Alright, back to the chapter lore. We have one Syndicate uniform, we need 2 more. We can go to the Beacon Desert now and do that shit with Nautila, because I need to capture a Jumbo Cactar.
I'm busy, so make it fast, okay? I've got lots to excavate and no one to do it.
Uni, show her Gipple's letter.
Oh, so you're the new guys.
That's us.
Nice to meet you.
I guess the High Summoner's hard up too. Well, don't be expecting any special treatment.
Right.
We'll send you out there by hover. Go talk to the pilot about it. Oh, before you start digging, I'd really like you to go check out the oasis for me. Some strange stuff's been washing up there lately. I'd appreciate it if you looked into it.
Alright, oasis it is. Mission time. The mission time segment is so cute. Like, it almost gives you like a Scooby-Dooby-Doo like look into things.
Look, a sphere.
This is definitely a debate.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
As I thought.
You can lead a gullwing to water, but you can't make it drink.
Say, those are nice uniforms.
Enough of this nonsense.
I fucking love the LeBlanc music, the battle music. It's one of my favorite bangers. Uh-oh, Ultima. Those things are dead. Look at that. And they attacked LeBlanc too, those bastards. You liberated another uniform. Very good, very nice. Now we just need one more uniform. Do 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 do. Trying to think. I could go to Macalania Woods and get Pain Special Dress Sphere. But I'm not going to be using special dress spheres for for YRP because again I'm going to keep their level as low as possible. So I could get another Ragnarok. But it's not necessary. I can get that in the Fiend Arena once I unlock it. So, like a lot of this stuff I don't need to do. I love how a lot of these places have 5 stars, like they're really hard to do, which is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen them like that. Or pay attention to the stars themselves. I just kind of go places. Alright, well. Xanarkin it is. I mean, Mount Gaga's at.
Kimari sorry.
Sorry about what?
Kimari look for sphere for Yuna. But Kimari find nothing. Kimari disappoint Yuna.
It's all right, Kimari. Of course, I'm happy that you tried to help. But Yuna has to deal with Yuna problems.
Kimari search mountain long time, but still one place Kimari not look. Fate's scar rises high on mountain. Scar is sacred ground, which Ronso not tread.
Might still be some spheres up there.
Summoners no longer climb mountain. Now only spear hunters come. Kimari worry hunters defile sacred ground.
Do you think it's LeBlanc and her goons?
Maybe we should check. Is that okay?
Kimari trust Yuna. Kimari not worry.
I fucking love Kimari. He's just such like a cute little puppy dog. Even though he's not that popular within the Final Fantasy franchise and the community, it's just really unfortunate because I feel like Kimari is underrated. Like, Kimari plays a major role in Yuna's whole childhood, being her actual parental guardian there. Why did it tell me to go this way? Whatever. Because without Kimari, Yuna wouldn't be Yuna. She would be probably someone else. She would probably be like some spoiled, like, rich brat because she's the daughter of Lord Braska. Because she's from Bavel, you know, like, you know how the new Yevon people act. They're very, like, entitled and shit like that. Like, can you imagine more of like a brattier Yuna? But who knows, because Yuna did grow up humble, so it might have no connection with her personality if Kimari was not there. But I feel like because Kimari... Hold on, cutscene.
Must be up ahead.
You mean we're supposed to climb this?
No wonder the Ronso never come here. Look!
Now that I had time to reflect, like, Tidus didn't really have anyone growing up. Tidus kind of like was a big crybaby. So I don't know, maybe it would have made Yuna also become a crybaby, because Tidus had no one to lean on. Auron was very rugged, even though Auron did kind of like... Auron was like the Kimari of Yuna, you know, being like his only parental guardian.
It was nice knowing
when, you know, all that shit happened in Xanarkand. But I'm like, he still had his mom. And Yuna had no parents except for Kimari. So she only had Kimari to lean on. Tidus was just like, he had like single child syndrome. But I don't know, we don't know like how Yuna was when she was a child. Like how Yuna behaved. All we know is from like her and Kimari reflecting a little bit, and like Yuna was kind of scared, and she was very playful, jumping out of shoe puffs and shit, like in the moon flow, and freaking out Kimari because, you know, Yuna thought it was fun to be swept up by the shoe puff's trunk. So I don't know, maybe all of that has no relation to what I'm discussing right now. So who knows? Who knows how Yuna would have turned out if Kimari was not there in her life. Seven 11. High potion. Which I did not need. I'm gonna go ahead and gut LeBlanc. Because I'm not gonna really need her. Like the Mana, whatever the fuck you wanna call him, like he's good on his own. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really need anyone to be present, like he's fine. So yeah. I'll see how that is for now, and eventually, I don't know, I might change my mind. Like they don't just see us tailing them. So apparently you're supposed to follow her. But we're gonna continue to go up. Oh, I don't need to go that way. Fuck that chest. There's Ultima. Everything here is dead. Nothing can survive that damage. Not in chapter 2, shit. I think I'm supposed to go to the cave, but I just want to keep going. There's Ultima. Dedge. Oh no, this is the right way. Yeah, you're supposed to go up here and go specifically right here for the 100%. So just thought I would show it. Because it is a really good scene too.
That water felt great. Can you believe there's a hot spring in a place like this? But isn't this supposed to be sacred Ronso ground? Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. What? You think some Ronso boogeyman is gonna come get you? Better that than the boss, know what I mean?
Hey! You two been slacking off?
No, we were, getting ready for duty. Just trying to, rejuvenate, sir.
Such a good moment. Just to scare them.
What's this? A hot spring?
Were those LeBlanc's goons?
Look, they forgot something.
Look at the hype pedal in the back. Yay!
Well, as long as we're here.
On sacred ground?
No one's looking.
Except the hype hello. So enjoy the cutscene.
What have we here?
What?
Whatever. I know who's got it going on.
Oh, excuse me?
Stay away.
Whoa!
Want to get hurt?
You should check out Pain.
Ugh, hurt time.
You want some?
Ooh, let me help.
Where were we?
I didn't mean it.
Too late.
Yuna, what's all the noise?
Just taking a little dip.
Call the tank. I'll be there right now.
Brother?
Don't worry, I knocked him out.
Maybe we should get out. I'm getting all roomy.
I really needed that.
All right, did you guys enjoy the hot tub scene? Which you can only get if you go up that path, unfortunately. If you follow the girls towards the save sphere, you get the scene where Ormy kind of walks in on them. But in this case, you don't get the hot tub one because YRP does not directly fall in the hot spring. So therefore it does not give them a reason to go into the hot spring. And it's not like you can go back in there, so you do not get that scene. So yeah. Whew. I kind of regret getting YRP to level 10 because now it's kind of more annoying to level enemies. I mean the fiends. But if it's like this, then I'm probably going to give him the AP egg and just call it a day. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far, as well as my commentary and the content. Once again, Final Fantasy X-2 is one of my favorite games. Like, once you get through the 100%, you can play how you want to. And once you're in that stage of the game, you realize that the game is in fact short. Because once you do all of the main scenarios, like the hotspots, and you follow the lore from chapter 1 to 5, it's a really short game. So going through every single place and doing the sequence of those places to trigger the 100% is what makes the content of 10 to revolve around the 100%. So think about it like that. And it also gives you an opportunity to gain more insight on getting all the dress spheres done, getting their abilities locked out, getting items, doing what I'm doing now, the unlocking the fiend arenas and the cups, capturing creatures, getting the Aeon cup. So yeah. All right. Now this is going to be bad because I'm giving the AP egg, so technically I only have access to Absorb and Fire-Aga. So if I'm faced against enemies that are resistant to Fire-Aga, I'm actually gonna... it's not gonna be a good match up. So which means I'm gonna have to put someone else here just to kind of guarantee that we kill everything. So we did see Nuge, we saw LeBlanc, we saw Lulu. So let's put either Gipple or Barreleye into the mix, that way you guys can kind of see what they can do and how beautiful they are in some way, shape, or form. So we're gonna go to party and let's put Gipple here. Gipple is level 1 because I haven't used them yet. And I'm gonna go ahead and give him the Ragnarok. And I'm gonna give her the Kaiser Knuckles. Because I only have one Iron Duke. Hopefully by the end of Chapter 5 or around Chapter 5 we will get more accessories. So once Chapter 4 and goes into Chapter 5, like once we hit Chapter 5, that's when the comments, that's not, I'm sorry, that's when the shit's gonna go down. Because that's when you have access to, you know, a lot more things that we can do. But for now it's pretty much grinding the chapters. I'm not gonna really play around with, hold on, cutscene.
We'll be taking that uniform back.
No, it's mine, bitch.
If we lose it, LeBlanc will give us the heel.
Yeah, Chapter 5 is when it's going to go down, bitch. So hopefully you guys stick around till then and enjoy the video. And you can always catch me live, so follow the channel for more live updates. And yeah. Revolver. There's Absorb, which is completely useless. So there's Gipple with his man-made Machina slicer slash gun.
Lousy gull wings! Falling down on people like that.
Ormy is in such bad shape, but also in good shape, if you get what I'm picking up.
You sure took a while to come back.
Yeah, Ormy.
Who asked you?
So if I had Ormy captured, best believe I'd make him fight himself. But in this case, I do not have him yet. Once I unlock all the arenas, I will possibly do another run. We'll see how we feel. And if you guys like the content so far, feel free to watch the VODs, or you know, you can also follow the channel for free to show your full support and to see how well these videos are doing. So yeah, right now I do not have a set schedule, but following channel is a nice way to get notifications because of school, so once school is done, then I can probably commit more time to streaming and put up a schedule. So yeah.
This is brother. How is everything?
We're done, bud.
Mission accomplished. We found ourselves a uniform.
Roger, we're on our way.
It is gonna thunderstorm today, so if my internet takes a complete caca, I will do my best to restart. So yeah, the pollen count for today in Virginia is really, really bad. So we do need this thunderstorm. Hopefully it rains too, because the pollen is not, it's not good to go outside right now.
Well,
You look good, Yuna. You good? They all look good.
We're off to Chateau LeBlanc.
Let's settle the score.
The bum rush. The bum rush. Alright, now we can go back to Guadalsalam. So in chapter 3, after we conclude Guadalsalam, we should be done with chapter 2. And then chapter 3 is kind of when I have to do the stuff for the 99 completion at the moment. But before we do that, let's go back to the bridge. And my Akamara should be done. And I say that because I think it's done. So let's go and check. And this is nice, you know, you get this little, you know, you get this little, you know, like with Yuna in this form,
I know.
in this outfit, with different animations as well, so it's really cool. Right, yep, this is done. Next.
It started again. This fiend sheds its life through constant death and rebirth. It evolves. Like Pokemon. It's the third form. It's quite powerful.
Ashma is one of the annoyingest creatures to fight in the far plane. So annoying because he is immune to physical damage. Luckily he is level, or it is level 8, so it'll be easy to gain levels here. So I'm gonna give him 1 MP cost because he has Drain and Fire Ga. I'm also going to give him the AP Egg so he levels up faster. And the Iron Dookie. And with that reason alone, what we actually can do is we can do a creature crate. We can do the Fiend Arena. And we can actually stimulate a battle here. Because you will get levels by doing this. And you will get AP, so it's a nice way to level up abilities as well. Level 9. Star World. They can fight this thing. It might be a little bit more difficult but I want more experience, so I'll allow them to have at it at this tanky meatloaf. Never mind, it died. Tanky meatloaf is dead. Alright, it's level 10. I think it's done. I think. Let's check. Yeah, it's done. I'm kind of a little bit nervous about letting it go with equipment. So let me kind of gut it really fast. Because I don't know if I lose it completely, and I am too pussy to find out if it goes back, if those accessories go back into my inventory, or if I lose it completely. Because I can't soft reset, it's gonna end up closing the stream down. Not yet. The thing is cool though. Is it finished? It looks like a perished. Small folk. You are the arbitrator of this world. Something's weird's coming out. It's a butt plug. Hold on. What does it mean? Arbitrator. If Yuna were in this situation, she would, you know, think and dance. I'll handle this. My name is Shinra of the Gullwings, and I represent Spira, bitch. Prove your mettle. Raise my powers. Jai. Alright. Let's do just that. Luckily, they are medium fiends. And again, we will be doing the same thing. Putting Iron Duke with the AP egg, just to make it go by faster. Fiend Arena. We're gonna do a battle simulator, and let's see, the Star World did die, so we're gonna go back and do that again. 5-star it and let them go at it. There's 2 creatures here, let's try this one. Nice. Dedge. One more level, I think, and we should be good to go. Try Flying Circus. These enemies are really annoying because they can status effect, but because they both have ribbon, it should be really easy to take down birds and a bee or a wasp. Alright, level 13. We should be good to go now. So like before, we're gonna gut it and then release it. Alright, story episode complete. Let's do it.
Summoned by a fiend. Go, 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 wings, fight. Huh? The time has come. The butt plugs are transforming. The time for arbitration. The evolution is complete. Begin arbitration. Let's not lose our nerve again.
Why have you come here to Spira?
In times when the worlds of humans and fiends were still connected, both humans and fiends lived peacefully without violating each other's boundaries.
But the age of coexistence came to an abrupt end. One who would disturb established peace appeared, a rebel. A rebel invaded the human world and schemed to put humans and fiends at odds. So we sealed a path between two worlds and cut our ties with humans. The fiends that were left behind today are the ones you see today. This was 1,000 years ago. Only a short time in the minds of fiends, but now having spawned of that time, humans and fiends will reconcile. Looks like we're getting to the heart of the matter. The fiend rebel still holds ground in Spira. As a token of peace between our kinds, hand the traitorous rebel over to us. That is our request. Well, that's a nice convenient deal for you guys, isn't it?
Humans and fiends can't coexist peacefully at this point anyways, nerds. There's no point in even negotiating with you.
Humans have changed. Fiends do not change. Hand the traitor over to us. Showing their true colors finally. When the traitor appears, we shall return. Shinra does not negotiate with terrorists, apparently.
So shady. How can they even think we trust them?
There are really no hints to work off either.
Mission time.
Capture the fiend traitor. Capture the fiend that rebelled against the fiend world. There is no data about its appearance, just look for shady fiends. Sure. Okay, so I know what fiend to get. I just need to know if we are in the correct chapter to have it spawn. So a few moments to look really fast on this. Nope, we need to be in chapter 3. So that's all we can do for now. That's all we can do for now. We do have 3 slots. 2 obviously need to be... So technically 1 slot. I am not going to capture any more fiends until we finish unlocking this this fiend cup, which does take some time. So we are on step 5 out of 11. So So we're literally like halfway to unlocking the almighty Shinra cup, and that's all I will say about this cup if you have yet to do it on yours, or would like to just see it and unspoiled in a general sense. So, going back to what I said about keeping YRP to a low level just so it's easier to level up fiends, we will not be using YRP for a while until I can finish unlocking all the cups. So for now we're going to use the Crimson Squad because I would have loved to use LeBlanc in her syndicate, obviously, because I find it hilarious. Unfortunately, I can't capture logos or me because I need those slots. I need all the slots I can get because we're doing the fiend. We're unlocking a cup, which does require those slots. So I gotta use what I got. Now I could use LeBlanc by herself. Wouldn't that be fun? I guess. Would that be good? I don't know. So I'll consider that at least. So LeBlanc. I'm gonna give her Ultima. But she has fireworks, so she doesn't need Ultima, honestly. Gillionaire, quick hit. I will give her quick attack, so like before, I'm gonna give her the excuse me, my throat. Put the Iron Duke on her, and then I might give her an AP egg. But at this point, I kinda don't care enough for the AP. So I'm gonna just give her the Ragnarok. That's on Nuge or somebody. Okay, yeah. Alright, she has attack, quick attack, fireworks, sonic fan. Now LeBlanc. I can get rid of quick attack. Sonic fan is pretty much one of her like special moves, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I can give her like stuff that like darkness if I need to, but fireworks is gonna hit everything. So darkness is kind of not too important here. She has first strike. So Excalibur, Crackdown, Black Sky, Flare, Holy, Turbo Instinct. Magic Booster, which is kind of useless. I could give her MP Stroll and HP, but don't really need to. Like, I feel like she's good where she is now. So yeah, I'm gonna leave her alone because she can still learn abilities, you know? And honestly, she might learn attack again, so I'm gonna do a quick save and then we're gonna go straight into Guadal Salam and try to get through chapter 2. Since we've done everything that we can in chapter 2 currently, we got all the Syndicate uniforms, which is kind of the whole focus of chapter 2 for the main story itself. But for the 100% completion, of course you want to do all the, you know, places from Besaid to Zanarkand, as you gotta do all the side quests. So my throat is so dry. I do know that we need to do the Beacon Desert, chain of events, all the side quests there to a certain degree. We might have to get all the cactars again. The Bavel stuff to get via Infino, but I mean you kind of get that already in Chapter 5. I don't need to do anything to open that up. It's just part of it. The Mushroom Rock, we can go back there, but we already have Clasco, so the Mushroom Rock stuff is kind of already done. It's pretty much Beacon Desert and the Comlands that we need to do. Just to get, but that's like in Act 3 with the Clasco. Beacon Desert, we don't need to go back there until like Chapter 3. So yeah, let's continue on with the chapter and move on to the good stuff.
I hope this works.
I'm actually going to sit down because I'm standing up currently.
Okie dokie, let's change.
Alright, nobody steals from the Gold Wing. Sneak into the Chateau LeBlanc and take back what's rightfully yours.
Huh?
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty. Thanks.
Another smashing success.
We're not done yet. Where's the sphere?
Thank you, LeBlanc.
Anything for you, love.
Now I finally know the location of Vegnagun. Spira is in for a rough ride. Take care.
Yes, love. Oh, how long must we be apart? These days without you are not easy on me, love.
The boss is a different person when that Newt guy shows up, huh?
Suppressing her natural charm and acting like some housewife, she must be tense. You, go to the boss's chambre and tend to your duties.
What duties?
You know, use your talents to help her unwind.
I'm waiting. Stop that. That's not it. Ow! Oh. Oh, you're good. Oh. Not quite. That's nice. Ah, there! You've got the wrong spot. Ow! Watch where you grab, you klutz. Do it again. Not there. Ah! There! Whoa! You're good! That's nice. Whoa! You're good! Not quite. That hurts! That's nice. Ah! There! You've got the wrong spot. Ah! Stop that! Stop that! That hurts! That is good. When did you get so good at this?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's the spot. Oh, right there. Yes, don't stop. Nuji Wooji is such a manly man, don't you think? He can be blunt, but that makes the occasional smile all the more irresistible. That godly smile. That's the whole reason I became a sphere hunter. Oh, if only there was some miracle sphere. Something that could make him truly happy. What I wouldn't give.
She fell asleep. Oh, I'm that good?
The boss fell asleep again. One massage and she's out like a light.
We've been waiting for her to, because she had something important to tell us.
I was muted the whole time.
We'll just have to keep waiting. In the meantime, you go make sure the switch panel is working.
Switch?
The back of the living room.
You dumbass!
Always.
Well, what do you expect? We are on infiltration mode. We don't know shit about LeBlanc. They didn't do enough background research to know what she does on the regular. Because normally these types of infiltration requires you to study the target, and we got away with doing it without studying the target. So it's gonna be scuffy for them.
What does it do?
Press it. Press the button.
That's it? What a letdown.
Hiya!
Riku! Oh, whose idea was that?
Take it up with the boss.
Boss? I've had this thing on too long. Let's change.
She's still upset that she kicked the door. And like I said, scuff.
Brother, how's it going?
Be quiet! This is a covert operation. Over and out.
Rico! How dare you speak to your leader like that?
Shut up already!
Who's there? Ah! The gull wings!
Uh-oh.
Alright, LeBlanc, do your thing. Look, she learned attack after I got rid of it. The only way you can get rid of attack is if you fill up her her skills with, like, if I would put one more thing up there, she couldn't learn attack after I got rid of it because they can only learn like a certain amount of moves. So I don't know. Speaking of moves, so it's pretty much four moves apparently. I'm gonna actually remove quick attack, so I'm gonna change her garment grid because she can't learn one of the other moves here. Finger snap. I'm gonna give her, I don't know, maybe one hit MP cost with ribbon, and then I'm gonna take Ragnarok off, and I don't know, maybe I'll put the AP egg or something, so that way she can learn an additional move. Since I did give her fireworks, not the Katy Perry song, but I don't know, maybe, question mark. So she can learn one additional move now. And her Iron Dookie, she has really good agility, except for getting shot in the tit.
It was nice knowing you.
There's fireworks. I'm gonna do a quick save here, just in case she kinda dies to herself and her gang of goons. Cause it's a 3v1, technically.
It was nice knowing you.
Look how godly she is now. I'm gonna actually unlearn attack. Maybe she can learn something else. Or maybe not. So now she can learn 2 additional moves. Heady perfume. I spy a sphere. And this is Logos' room, isn't it? I think so.
Hey, this isn't the sphere they stole, is it?
Let's watch it.
They are becoming bad girls.
Let's see. Total survivors of the final Crimson Squad selection exercise: 0, zilch, and zipball. Job done.
You pinhead, did you even count? Look, there are bodies missing. There should be 3 more candidates and their recorder.
Your point?
3 plus 1 makes how many? 4 still live. Fix it.
Figures. Did you say something?
No, sir. Pay him no mind.
Only naughty girls.
It's a dud.
Only naughty girls would scrounge through other people's bedrooms.
Look at Ormy's mouth.
You're the
Always
ones who broke
open.
into our airship.
The boss's orders are permission enough.
And I am the boss. Look, she learned attack.
Let me blow you a kiss.
There's Sonic fans.
Don't you just love surprises?
Russian roulette.
Let me blow you a kiss.
Wahaha! Here, catch!
Damn. Almost might kill her. Or me. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Almost might kill her. Oh my gosh. I'm getting nervous now. Booby traps are now armed. She might learn attack again, but who knows? So technically I could have saved and removed the actual reason to heal with items, but I have so much items at this point, it's kind of like, I don't regret what I just did. Just in case they do kill LeBlanc here and she does die, I'll do a save here. Look, she learned attack after I removed it.
Let me blow you a kiss.
So I could remove fireworks, because I believe she learns more attacks here. But I gave her the other ability, Mughal Kirja, just so it heals all of that shit. She can heal herself. Alright, here we go. Very pissed off the boss. I could give her auto haste so she's faster.
Enjoy your flight.
I could. I think I need to get rid of something, because she can't learn it. Apparently I can give her another ability too. But I don't want to. Like, I want her to learn her actual abilities. But she's not doing it just yet, so it might be like, I don't know, maybe locked somewhere. Because I could give her a healing ability, like White Wind. Okay, so auto cure, auto Haste. I'll think about it. I'll think about life first. But out of haste would would do good. I just have to play around with her shit in order to equip it. That's all. Because if I give her as an equipped auto haste, like the the bracer, it will unfortunately add haste Aga to her list of attacks, and I don't want her to cast that. I would much rather have it as like a stat. And I'm actually just gonna get caught here. So. Because I think she can learn Love Tap. And they have an ultimate, Ormi, Logos, and LeBlanc as well. But I think she needs to have her companions here too. So... like, I would get rid of... matter of fact, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna unlearn Fireworks. Because she has Sonic Fan. It doesn't do as much damage as Fireworks, but I kind of want her to learn more moves, so the less moves she has, I guess the more likely she's able to learn them, unless they are like level requirements on them.
Enjoy your flight.
I mean, you know, she's killing things with Sonic Fan, so she doesn't need Fireworks currently. I swear, that guy's been doing yard work for the past, like, 2 hours? Damn, they're all getting the heal. Yup, she's giving everyone the heal. She ain't playing around. Uh-oh. She might get the Sonic Fan here. Oh, no, she healed herself. Good. So I don't have to.
Let me blow you a kiss.
I'm gonna go ahead and do another save here because I'm a little nervous because I kind of nerfed her by removing Fireworks. Ormi, Logos, and the actual LeBlanc could end up killing her. Because she may have an Iron Duke, but that doesn't mean she cannot die here.
Enjoy your flight.
Here's Sonic Fan. Look at that. That's so satisfying. It reminds me of like Inuyasha. I forgot the girl with the fan, but it reminds me of her a little bit. That technique. Right, cutscene.
It's gotta be in here, right?
Let's split up and look. Found it.
Huh?
Now I get it. I was wondering why they'd bother stealing half a broken sphere.
Of course! They already had the other half!
Very good, loves. I went through a lot of trouble gathering those pieces, all for Noogie Woogie. So don't you lay a finger on it. Let's get 'em, boys!
Yes, boss.
LeBlanc versus LeBlanc. Who will win? A 3v1. So far, they're all fucking missing. Not so mighty guard.
Let me blow you a kiss.
Oh, someone's getting kissed. Okay. She's after blood. She's going for Ormy first, and that's actually smart, because Ormy can throw her shield, and it will hit and do a shit ton of damage.
This is goodbye, love.
Blizzara.
Enjoy your flight.
Ooh, she killed LeBlanc first. Holy shit, Ormy's dead.
Goodbye, little girl.
Ooh, GG. Nice, LeBlanc.
Well, want another helping of your just desserts?
No one's gonna hear you scream from down here.
Wait a second. I'll let you see what's in the sphere.
Let us?
Please, the sphere is yours to watch. That is the Colossus, Vegnagun. We finished our analysis of the sphere. It appears to have been recorded underneath Bavel.
I see Bavel hasn't lost its old fondness for secrets.
Exactly. Those Yevon scum have been concealing that weapon all along. If anyone uses that thing, Spira is done for.
But it's a machina. All we have to do is shaky shake our way up to it and take it apart.
That's what Nucci's got in mind. And of course, whatever he's planning is what I'm planning. What about you?
Me?
The summoner who defeated Sin ought to stand up and defend Spira again. So, then I guess we're on the same side. We'll be waiting for you.
Waiting where?
Don't be silly, love. On your airship, of course. I've always wanted to take a spin on that thing.
Ever heard of asking?
Sin is gone. The calm is here. I thought our peaceful days would never end. The eternal calm. I really believed it would last forever. Until now. I've realized how fragile it can be.
Save your progress. No. Look at LeBlanc having the sweet time of their life. But low-key, I kind of feel her. I would love to take a spin on this flying gizmo gadget.
First things first, we are going to Bevelle. Full speed ahead!
You just wait, Blondie. You know, what next?
She's off to save Spira, of course.
Right.
Uni.
Always getting herself dragged into trouble.
We're going to Bevelle. There should be lots of spears there. So why don't we hunt for them on the side?
Just admit it, love. You're a goody-goody.
At least Yuna's trying, okay? She's trying her best. So we are forced to go straight to Bevelle.
So how are we gonna do this?
It's obvious. We nab the head honcho. Then we make him lead us to Vegnagun and checkmate.
Not bad.
I got no problem with this. Our target is the new Yevon Praetor, Barreleye.
A girly man like that doesn't stand a chance without his escort.
Careful. He's much stronger than he looks. Company.
Who goes there? It's those Youth League spies. We won't have you defile this place like you did in Kilika.
Well, good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
They're running in the wrong direction. What the fuck? I'm gonna still have LeBlanc do some combat here. Because I find it hilarious. Still.
Enjoy your flight.
Which makes me kind of want to put auto haste on her. Because, I don't know. Let's see. Nuge. Accessory. I don't know if she can learn it right now. Okay, no, it's speed is still off. I know there's a way for them to learn it. I have to like fuck around with their shit. Can learn Cure. It's still... she can't learn it. I mean, she can, but I have to like fuck around with her shit. Cause I don't know why, I just like auto haste is really annoying to put on your creatures, which is kind of, you know. So I'm gonna give her Iron Duke. And she's using the 1 MP cost. So I could give her Ragnarok. And I can also give her more life here. Because we are going to go up against Dark Bahamut pretty soon. So... I could either do more life, give her auto haste with this, and then accessories. Okay, it's still blacked out. I don't know how I did it. But it's fine. I guess like some of them can't learn, you know, whatever. Sag. Where are my spirit shoes? Fuck. Because I took off first strike, thinking it was gonna do something. But it's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna save over it, and then she can just deal with that. Because if I really need it, I can just do the Fiend Arena afterwards. Because after we fight Dark Bahamut, which concludes the events here in Chapter 2. And I don't have auto Reagan, so I can't give her that unless I teach her Reagan, and I don't want to do that.
Let me blow you a kiss.
The enemies in Bavel are slightly tougher because Bavel has those annoying Machina. So oh, she might die here, maybe. We'll see. And I say might because I am factoring in the possibility of her dying to either Dark Bahamut or Verily himself. Gotta go on the other side first, I think. Bavel is so cool because it's full of mystery. And because Yuna kind of fled Bavel, we don't know too much about it. Even though, despite the fact Yuna was born in Bavel, like there's still so much we don't know about Bavel itself. Other than it being like more technically technologically more advanced than other regions in Spira.
Jeez, things really are a mess, huh?
Yeah.
Payne kind of hesitated to progress. Alright, the Cloister of Trials. Oh, my dad's on the roof blowing leaves off of it.
What are fiends doing in the temple?
The temples reek of secrets. Don't let a couple of fiends throw you.
Squishy.
Enjoy your flight.
Yeah, that's not enough damage. Is she gonna use Haste Saga? She did. This is why I don't want her to equip the Haste Bangle, because it's a waste of a turn. If she uses it. Because it's not like I can tell them what to do. So I'm gonna teach her back fireworks. And she needs a way to heal herself. I could teach her vigor. So she can at least heal herself. And as much as I love the speed bracer, I could just give her auto wall. Yeah, that's fine. Because I don't want to risk her using Haste Saga. It's completely unnecessary. Because she already has auto haste equipped from using the Haste Bangle. And you can't delete it. So
Let me blow you a kiss.
I can't see. Yeah, she's still good here. Why'd I go this way? I don't really care about the treasure chest because I don't need any items. A lot of it I can get from the Fiend Arena, so don't care. And this isn't Final Fantasy X where I get weapons and shit, so there are no weapons in this game. They took that out.
It was nice.
Because a lot of the mechanics they gutted, as well as made a bunch of shit, including fights, simplified and nerfed. They nerfed a majority of really tough fights. Except for like the Via Infino and making things difficult with some World Cups in the Monster Arena. So those are pretty much it. Like 10.2 does not have really hard combat. unless you lack some dress spheres. So, because I do admit Via Infino is very difficult without mascot, but it's not impossible. So, alright, here we go. Technically I can get another ribbon here, but I don't feel like doing the stupid puzzle. Like, it's so annoying.
Let's go.
Ah, the puzzle of puzzles.
Watch the exit! I don't take orders. But I'll make an exception this time. Leave it to us, love.
Ugh. Here's when things start becoming difficult. And this place is a huge DPS check for either YRP or whatever you're using here. Excuse me. I don't remember the puzzle itself, so I'm gonna go to all the towers. I know there's additional change on the back of some of these towers that you can go up and get chests, and you can farm things if you're trying to do the all enemy oversoul. Fortunately, I've done all the oversoul on my first playthrough, so we can just bypass that. Damn. The auto shell is kind of nerfing Vigor here. And she died. Well, as I expected, she probably was going to die here. So, we're going to load it back to where we left off at. And I'm probably going to add someone else here to kind of help her out. Luckily, we don't need LeBlanc here for this time. We can actually use someone else. So, I can actually use Barreleye himself here. Even though he is level 1, my Barreleye is kind of juiced. So he's already, like, you know, where he should be. So, which is kind of why he has a lot of health right now. So, I mean, he is good to go. Like, if I go to creature and then go to Barreleye and go to items, I can still, like, you know, do this if I want to. Wish I could, you know, that way. I don't need to. But he's pretty much, he's good. He's really good. He's great. So, I mean, we are in Bavel, so why not? Like, LeBlanc, I did not overpower, so she's kind of getting carried by her, her gear. The Crimson Squad has special treatment. And we've already seen these, so I'm going to do my best to kind of skip them or fast forward through them. Since we did die.
Let's go.
I guess I can't skip this.
Watch the exit!
I don't take orders. But I'll make an exception this time. Leave it to us, love.
Leave it to us, love. I know Riku's cold. She's literally in no clothes. Or like her beach attire, whatever you want to call her look. Damn, that was still heavy. Bro. Wow. That's crazy. Blast Punch is crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, this presents an issue. However, I am going to use full Crimson Squad then, because that's fucking ridiculous. We are going to use Nuge, Gipple, and Barrel Eye here. Because that's fucking ridiculous. Why does Nuge have low health? What's up with that shit? Oh, I don't think I bumped up his health at all. That's gonna take too long. Yeah, that's gonna take way too long. 544. There, 210. I'm sorry, 2010. That's gonna take way too long. Guess you can use this shit, because I'm not gonna ever use these. Except for the crystal bangers. That is not a lot of luck, but whatever. Let's see. Bloodlust. I have adamantite. That should be enough for now. Because I can farm the crystal bangles. If I really want to level up his health max that out. I really could. But when I did my first playthrough, I gave Nuge my adamantite just so he just won't die. It just makes him very slow. That's all. That's what adamantite does to your character. It gives them auto wall and maxes out their defenses, but it makes them very slow.
Let's go.
So I might end up doing it for this run as well, just so it kind of guarantees survivability. So yeah. And I might actually do that now, just because Blast Punch is extremely OP, apparently. So basically, Adamantite, your character will not die if you have it. And Iron Duke, I like to give to Gipple. I will also give Ragnarok to Gipple. Because Gipple pretty much is my damage dealer. He has really good abilities like Mortar and Fireworks. There we go. Now it's at 220 for both. I couldn't keep going as well, but I mean, he has Adamantite, like I said, so it's kind of unnecessary at this point. Because now Nuge will not die. Honestly. So Nuge is pretty much the tank buster here. I mean, you know, he's our tank. So I'm just gonna kinda make sure everyone's Gucci here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put Nuge in the middle because I want them to attack Nuge. And Gipple and Barrelite are pretty much DPS here. Hopefully we will not die here, but Adamantite pretty much guarantees that your character will not die. At this point. Oh, let's do this again.
Watch the...
I don't...
I'm gonna skip the dialogue here, because I can't just flat out... Oh. Now I can skip the cutscene, what the fuck? That's so inconsistent. Like, I want to just skip the cutscene whenever I go to something here. Alright, let's try this again. Again, we are not using YRP because I need their levels low. for creature creations because we are not done unlocking the field cup. Once the field cup is unlocked and we get to chapter 5 and do beacon elves side quest and shit, like capture the cactars, I might use YRP, but we'll see. Right now it's kind of like I don't really need to use the girls. So I might not even use them at all in this playthrough. But the next NG Plus I could, because I will already have unlocked all the cups that I need for the Fiend Arena. Blast punching Giffle, how dare you. Nice. So that takes care of him. I know there's a ribbon here. I just really don't need it. Since I will not be using YRP, they don't need to use ribbon. And I believe it is a reward that you can get. Let me actually check right now, since I have time. This guide is not accurate. It's not telling me the correct rewards. I fucking hate fandom, their website, it's so fucking slow. this fucking monster, they completely nerfed his ass. If you are familiar with 10, he is completely nerfed. Like 10-2 is like, a lot of these tough monsters they kind of introduce in 10 are like a watered down version of their former selves in 10-2. Look at that MP steal, 9,000 MP. There's death. They all have ribbons, so they won't die. It's dead already. Crazy. I'm not gonna heal Nuge because Nuge can heal himself. Which he could have done, but the AI is not reliable in some cases. Alright, now I can progress to the thing. And I can keep playing around with this shit if I want the ribbon. But again, I don't care. I don't need an extra ribbon. So we're gonna just progress. Ah, the kicker machines. Yeah, Nuge is not healing, so don't know what's up with that.
With you-know-who in it. Wasn't it recorded here?
He who must not be named.
Get your head out of the clouds and move it!
Yes, ma'am.
There's a connection. Everything is connected. I can feel it.
So if you are in this part of the game, obviously I did not get the ribbon. If you want to get a really good item, you can do this stuff here. So, which you can turn it off with this and play around with it. Which is climbable to some degree, so you just kind of gotta keep playing with it and get the chest in this area. Now you're probably wondering why you kind of want to do that. Once you get catnip and the Via Infino, the items you get in this one area, like help set it up. Catnip is an SOS. So once the character or whoever this person has equipped, once the equipped catnip is used, you won't be triggered until the person is on life alert. And the SOS question is basically like it hits for 9,999 damage. Always. So having this these two items, the Bloodlust, will bring the character down enough to where once you equipped both of them and you take it off, you can easily set up your catnip and do the catnip with where's my speed? Because Riku is going to have, even if you do like the end, like break X HP and all this shit, like it will already set up the catnip. Because Riku is going to have your life. And I'm actually going to showcase that using Riku right now. So you can see how useful those two items that you get in this area are once you play on that thing over here. You see there's a chest up there. There's another one that you can get that has both of those items that I just mentioned. So yeah. And you can also get a really cool dress sphere here as well, like Dark Knight. Dark Knight is such a good dress sphere. Ugh. Dark Knight is one of my favorite dress spheres. Alright, watch Riku. See? Everything just dies. So yeah, that item alone is a good way to manipulate that thing here. However, I'm not going to utilize it because again, I want to keep YRP's level really low, strictly for leveling up fiends, so that way when I capture them, they're at a low level, and the lower they are, the better, the easier it is to level them up. So the lower their scaled level is with YRP, the easier I can get them their fiend tail and, you know, blah blah. So I'm probably going to start that in chapter 5 when I have majority of all the fiends that I can catch unlocked. So yeah, just to make things easier. So we might end up using the Crimson Squad up till that point. So yeah. So yeah, I do recommend playing on those gear things. So if you want those two items, the Bloodlust and the Rang are really good items that are useful for setting up catnip. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save here because we are going up against a really dangerous enemy here. But because I already have the Crimson Squad, there are no... And down there is the Dark Knight stuff. You just kind of have to play and get. So yeah. Bum ba ba bum bum bum. And here's this fucker.
What's this? High Summoner Yuna? I was wondering who was there.
And you are? Baralai, the praetor of New Yevon.
Wait, so you're the bad guy?
Harsh words. You don't have to tell me. I know why you've come. You're here to destroy the weapon that threatens all Spira, Vegnagun. Am I right? If it could be destroyed, we would have done so long ago. But Vegnagun must not be touched. Neither you nor Nuge seem to understand that.
You talked to Nuge?
He cannot be trusted.
And you can be?
Touché. Yes, I suppose Yevon has brought that distrust upon itself. At any rate, you need not interfere. Leave Vegnagun to me.
What are you planning to do?
The only thing I can do. Keep those who would seek to harm Vegnagun away. Please leave.
Yuna. Riku. I'm going.
Pain.
Damn, Gipple.
Sorry. I'm going ahead.
You have your reasons.
Fill us in later, okay?
Much later.
Wait up!
With so many things woven together, what could be waiting where the threads meet?
Alright. We are coming to the final fight in this area. Serpentine.
No way!
What is it?
It's an Aeon!
An Aeon!
You must stop!
You want to get killed? We have no choice!
Such a sad fight. Because having the Aeon here is not a good look for these summoners in general. Damn, that's a lot of MP he just stole. Miss. Yipple with the kill. Aw, poor Bahamut.
Why is this happening? I wish you were here with me. Thank you, Pain. You were right. We had to fight it, didn't we?
Nothing.
This hole was made recently.
You think it was Vegnagun? Unreal. How deep do you think it goes?
What? Where's Vegnagun?
Not here.
It must have fled in terror, knowing I was coming.
I don't think so.
I must report to Nuji Wuji at once. Boys, record this. Don't miss a single detail.
Yes, boss.
Vegnagun. Was it really here?
This isn't how it was supposed to be. The eternal calm. I can feel it crumbling, falling away from beneath our feet.
Yona! We are in Super Tutu! Get back to Celsius on the devil!
Chapter 2 complete. Alright. Go Wings obtained a Fiend Tail bonus. Luckily, or unfortunately, I don't have any Fiends aboard. Ooh, we will need these specials. Save your progress. No thank you. So, because of Dark Bahamut's appearance, that also has a ripple effect. Because having the Dark Aeons here, following the events of 10, is not good at all.
And I mean big time. Fiends are pouring out of the temples.
Which ones?
Only all of them! It's a freaking state of the emergency. What should we do? Is it going time?
Not exactly sphere hunter work.
True. But seeing Yuna out there could calm people down.
They'll expect her to do the dirty work.
Yeah, but Yuni wants to help, don't you?
Oh.
Hey! I got an idea! We could be your friendly neighborhood Gullwings!
You mean taking out fiends and charging for it?
Emeka!
What do you think?
Well, why not? If that means we can help out people who are in trouble, then sure.
Right! That means sphere hunting's on hold!
Your friendly neighborhood Gullwings!
It's decided! Where to?
Wait a sec.
Ren no Eve!
What could this mean? Maven Nuge of the Youth League. And Bearlight Praetor of the Yevon gone. They've disappeared.
Fascinating. All right, never mind. Now, friendly neighboring Gullwings, where to?
Alright. So all the temple locations are going to be hotspots. Klatko lost his patience and now jumped ship. He's headed for the Calmlands. Unfortunately, that's not a hotspot, but Fiends in the Gorge, we will do mission 2. Now this is what I am missing.
Now what am I supposed to do? I was sure this would be the perfect spot, but it's infested with fiends.
I get the feeling he wants something.
If only there weren't any fiends here. Ah! I'm so close, so close!
Alright. I'm actually gonna do a save here because I did fuck this mission up my first time. So we have to exterminate the fiends. Leave no fiend unslain. What they did not tell you is you have to get every fiend and you cannot pick the wrong fiends. Now, this might require a soft reset, and if that is the case, I'm actually going to end here and restart the stream once this triggers the completion. So, basically how you do this is every fiend is going to have a direction that they're pointing. There's going to be a fiend pointing in the wrong direction that all of these are pointing, like this one. So, which means that this one here is probably the wrong fiend. The real fiend that we need to kill. However, if this is the wrong fiend, I'm gonna have to soft reset. So for fair warning now, I might end here, might not. I could probably do it offline and then restart the stream when I'm done with this. So there's two options here. So I'm assuming it's this fiend that is the fake one, which is correct. This is the real fiend here that's posing as the fake fiend. So we need to kill the poser and get it correctly every time. Alright. Four fiends remaining. So these fiends, these are pointing... Okay, so look, there's one pointing in the wrong direction. These fiends right here are pointing north. So this tells me that the Corel is probably the actual fiend here. If I'm wrong here, I'm gonna have to reset. Oh shit, Bearlide's dead. Alright. So now it gets harder. There are now these things that don't have a direction. You can't tell. So now you kind of have to use the other fiends to kind of tell you what's up, you know? Now this corral is facing this way, so that tells me the real fiend is probably in this middle part. So let's check. Okay. Right off the bat, this reptile is sussy. And then these two elemental, you can't tell, so you kind of have to ignore them. Okay, if this fiend is not the right one, I'm gonna reset. But so far we've gotten all of them correct, and that's pretty much how you can tell which fiends are fake and which one are the real fiend. Alright, so far so good. 2 fiends remaining. Now, this time we have this fucker. So these two, it's kind of like, you kind of like have to find the rat. These two are the, like, the other fiends are kind of like the snitches. And then you have to find, like, you have to kind of look at all the snitch fiends just to find the actual rat or the mole. Because the ghosts are pretty much going to tattletale on the real thing here. Which could potentially be this thing. Because everything is, like, this one's snitching on this one. These two are snitching on this enemy, and this one's just looking really sussy. So, Sussy Baka has to die. So overall, this kind of quote-unquote mini-game is really relatively easy once you get the hang of it. But I would recommend you saving prior to everything and making sure you do not miss any dialogue. You do not spam through the dialogue because you want nothing to interfere with the 100%. So, right now we have this reptile pointing in the other direction. So this tells me it is not up here. Let's go over here. So that reptile is pointing here. They're all pointing back. So that to me tells me it's only in one spot, which is the one by the save sphere. Which is a fucking thing here. So, just to verify, I'm gonna go here. Okay, these are all snitching the other way. And these are all facing this way. So it might be the damn elemental, the water element. But if it's not, I'm gonna have to reset. Yep, it's not the right one. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end here and reset this whole fucking mini game because you cannot miss one. If you miss one, you have to reset. You will not get the full percentage here. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and do this offline, and we'll pick this up after I've confirmed that it went over, and hopefully this one mini game is the only thing that I've missed within the 100% completion, and hopefully it is the only thing that I've missed, because when I did it the first time I followed a guide, like 3 guides, just to double check that I was doing everything correctly. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reset here, and I will see you guys live on the next one. Thank you for watching, and take care, and happy weekend to you. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Saturday and enjoying the final days of your spring break. And have a good, safe weekend, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching, and take care. Bye bye.